All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast series with another rapid fire series. Oh no, I said that twice. I'm a new face. My name is Zoe. I'm a product marketing manager here at Vectra, and we're joined by John, who is also a very, very familiar face on this series. John is one of our product manager experts here at Vectra. He has lots of experience and lots to talk about. And today we're going to be talking about using AI for prioritization of cyber threats. Next slide, please. And this is a rapid fire series. That means 3 questions, 3 minutes. We're going to keep it short and simple. And let's start the clock. All right, John, what is AI prioritization?
Okay, so first let's talk about what we're talking about when we say prioritization. We at Vectra believe that you should be looking at what the bad guys are using, which is either going to be a computer, so they're going to compromise an endpoint, or it's going to be an account. And anything that you look at when you talk about prioritization is focused on what those things are doing and needs to be holistic to all of them. It needs to be holistic to identities as they relate to network and cloud, holistic to your whole entire hybrid environment. And so what we view as AI prioritization is this function that essentially looks at an entire environment, hosts, accounts, whatever an attacker could control, finds out what the importance and urgency of looking at any of those things are, and ultimately ranks them so that an analyst can come in and say, I need to know what the most pressing threat in my environment is, and Vectra will tell me. And what's key here is it's not the individual things that are happening, it's the collection of them that is what we focused analyst time on, is the collection of behaviors, not the individual behaviors themselves.
Right. Yeah. And that's how attackers attack, right? It's never just like an individual detection, an
No
individual
attacker does
instance.
one thing.
No.
No attacker
Yeah,
does one thing.
exactly. So this makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So what does it do? What is
Okay.
it? What does this prioritization actually do here?
All right. So you have all your attack surfaces, and there's a whole lot of them. And Vectra is able to monitor effectively all of them for any organization today. We generate alerts in those spaces. We map any of the alerts into a MITRE attack technique, industry standard. We understand the relevance of any of those techniques and the detections that are triggered. We profile basically the collection of those MITRE techniques and the relevance of them. And then we determine an attack rating. This is essentially a view of, is this a real attack or not? The other thing, though, that we factor in is it's not just, is this a real attack or not? Is this something you care about? How important is the thing that is that entity? How important is that account? Is it an admin? Is that a domain controller? We use AI to find those things. We take customer feedback as to what they say is important. We find out if it's something they should care about. And then between knowing if it's a real threat and if they should care about it, we can define, is it critical? Give it an urgency score. Is it worth the team's time? And then from there, you've got your stack rank list. You can go and take the direct action to respond to it. And through AI and the whole process that's here, you're looking at what is the thing that needs to happen today. You're looking at the work that requires immediate action.
Yeah, yeah. And that definitely just cuts down the amount of things that an analyst needs to see each day, right? Just yeah.
100%. I think you're stealing my thunder on the next
Oh, I'm so
question here
sorry.
that I'm
Okay,
going to
so what does
ask
it
too.
mean? What does it mean for security teams? Go ahead.
And so what that means for security teams, it means that essentially you can see a significant reduction in the workload that a team does. When you're bringing AI into the fold, not just on doing the detections themselves, but on correlating, bringing together this entity-centric view of the world, this host-centric, this account-centric view of the world, you can go from a situation where your environment may have hundreds of thousands of things, and you may have a whole lot of behaviors identified in it, but with the view of AI prioritization, you can significantly drop that workload down to, we see 10x in a lot of places, but even further that. And ultimately it's speed. It's faster visibility, it's less work, it's the chance to stop an attack early before damage is done.
Yeah. Yeah, but look, like the numbers are crazy right here, right? 222,000 all the way down to 50 50 things that analysts are looking at. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a huge impact. And this is why customers keep coming back to us to kind of expand their coverage, to see more with us, because the workload reduction with AI is significant.
Absolutely. All right. Stop the clock. All right. That's awesome. Thank you so much for walking us through AI prioritization, John. I think that was a really great overview. Can we skip to the next slide, please? So this is just the first of many. I think this is our second rapid fire series podcast, and there's going to be many more with many more product experts on joining us, talking about these great, awesome things that Vectra does. So if you haven't already, please check out our playlist of all of our podcasts. They're really great, awesome pieces of little nuggets of knowledge, threat briefings, and other feature walkthroughs. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.